Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video, I thought I would share my thoughts on the March Direct. So I have already watched through this Direct before recording this, so I thought I would go over each game briefly that stood out to me personally. So the first game that stood out to me was Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. I've never actually played any of these games before, but I do love cozy farming games. So this is definitely something I could see myself getting behind. Looks to be a really nice cozy game. I might even stream it to be honest. Because I love games as well, like Animal Crossing and Disney Dreamlight Valley, of course. So this is definitely something I could see myself playing. The next game is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Again, I've never played this game before, but I thought I would include it in this because it does look absolutely stunning, honestly. And it looks like it's promising so far from what I can tell. And I was watching some of the reaction videos for this, and someone mentioned about hoping that this game has an online multiplayer. Hopefully it does, because that would definitely be a nice addition to that, I think. And I could definitely see it working. And speaking of Disney, this is Disney Villains Curse Cafe. People are essentially, it's like Disney Coffee Talk, if you will. You know, that game, known as Coffee Talk. This is like the Disney version of that pretty much. But with potions, of course, instead of coffee there. Again, I think it would be a nice game for the channel, really, potentially. Another nice cozy game. I do like the art style as well. It's very like fairy tale-esque, so this is definitely something I'm going to consider as well. Anything Disney, I will get behind really, because I love Disney, so this is most likely something you'll see me play in the future potentially, so definitely stay tuned. Next game is Witchbrook. This game pretty much reminds me of Harry Potter, so of course I'm naturally getting behind it. A lot of my Harry Potter friends have been mentioning this game to me, of course. It looks to be like Stardew, but of course set in like a wizarding academy, if you will. For wizards and witches there. It looks like Stardew, but like a Harry Potter theme, so I think this is definitely something I'll get behind. It's definitely caught my interest naturally, of course, having, magic in it, if you will, so definitely something I'm keeping my arm for sure. Next game is The Eternal Life of Goldman. I thought to include this game because I really like the art style. I believe it's like a hand-drawn art style. It does look really nice, honestly. I know this caught a couple of people's interests. I guess some people will see this as an indie game, but sometimes indie games can be good, honestly, and this game does look good, I'll be honest, so hopefully as well the storyline will be nice for it. I think they could definitely make a storyline for this. That's really interesting, so honestly, I probably will get this game, to be honest. It does look really nice. And just the art style, it's so attractive, literally, so definitely something to consider. The next game is Rift of the Necrodancer. I have seen these games around. This game looks like Guitar Hero, so again, something that I might play in the future. I've never actually played this games before, but I think I would be into it because I do love my rhythm games, so definitely something I will consider in the future for sure. And my personal favorite game, Rhythm Heaven Groove. I was so hyped when they announced this because I absolutely love this series so much. I used to play it all the time on the DS when they announced it. As soon as I saw this part in particular, I was like, is this Rhythm Heaven? And it actually is. Also known as Rhythm Paradise here in the UK, of course, because regional differences. But I absolutely love this series honestly so much. So when they announced it, I was so hyped. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So I of course can't wait for this. I might consider streaming it. I'm not going to lie there because this is a big moment for me, really. Getting this games because you never expect it, if you will. And that's been a couple of years since the last game, so I'm very much looking forward to this. This is definitely my favorite game of the direct personally. This game is Fantasy Life: The Girl Who Steals Time. This game reminds me of Snack World, which is very similar to this game, I think. And it looks to be a nice cozy game, if you will. I'm very much into my cozy games as well. I'm a variety gamer, of course, and cozy games is a part of that really. It's nice to have these alongside your action games, if you will. So this game looks really nice, to be honest. They didn't really show it much in the direct. I'll be honest. They went over it briefly, if you will, in the presentation there, but they didn't go into it much really. So this is the full trailer there. It just looks really nice, honestly, and I like the look of it. So definitely something I could see myself playing as well. I like the mixture of like not only farming, but of course you got your crafting and your dungeon exploration there. So definitely something I'll consider playing for sure. This game is Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. This game was previously on the PlayStation, the original game. They're not this game. Of course, this is a sequel, but the previous game was on PlayStation. I never got around to playing it, but I definitely will be doing now. I've seen this. This series definitely has its place in gaming. I think I could see this being a lot of fun with friends as well. So maybe if I can get some friends together for this, this could be a lot of fun. Honestly. Next up, we have Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which I believe is by the same studio who made TMNT Shredder's Revenge, another game that I love an absolute blast, honestly. So I'm sure this game will be also. And I love Marvel as well. It's definitely something I could see myself getting behind. And in general, I really enjoy games such as Choose of Raid and Golden Axe, so this is definitely something I could see myself getting behind. Most likely, I will stream it. Next up, we have King of Meat, which is pretty much like Fall Guys, mixed with Dungeon Defenders, both games that I love. So this naturally stood out to me also. I believe there's some upcoming playtests for it as well at some point, which I have signed up for. So hopefully, if I'm able to stream it, I probably will be doing honestly, which I'll see, right? Also, this game is literally crazy shenanigans, and those who attend the streams will know that that's a running thing on our channels. So definitely, this game will be on brand for that, I feel. So I look forward to playing this, and I think the announcement sounds awesome. Definitely check out the trailer links below. Hopefully, he's in game as well, because this is meant to be a game show, if you will. So I imagine he will be in game as well. Hopefully. And of course, standing out for most people, Tomodachi Life, living the dream. I know a lot of people were hoping for this, so I'm so happy for the fans who watched this game. I never played it myself, not being a big 3DS player, I'll be honest, but I think I would be really into it, and I watched the trailer a few times now, and I think it was definitely something I would be into for sure. I like the personality it has and just the vibe of it, if you will. So Definitely something I'm going to consider getting. Possibly day one, we'll see, of course. But it just looked like a lot of fun, honestly, so I think it's definitely something I can get behind. I'm just really happy for the fans, of course, because I know they've been waiting for this for a long time. They've been hoping this will happen for the longest time. It's been 10 years since the game was announced on 3DS, so amazing news, honestly, for the fans. And that wraps up my thoughts on the March Direct. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you're most looking forward to. Until next time, you all have a great day or night, depending on what time it is for you. And I hope to see you all very soon. Bye for now.